23,000 pairs and over 1 million L's. I am sick right now.
But guess who got them?
What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ.
It's your boy AJ.
And this is the DNA Show.
We got the Air Jordan High 85 in Varsity Red colorway.
1984-1985 season, Michael Jordan came to the NBA and was tearing it up.
So the Jordan 1 has gone from the court to transcending into fashion, and we've seen it all over the place, and it has made its mark today in 2020 in this reverse Bred colorway.
Okay, so enough short history time. Let's just open these things up because I am excited to see this shoe. Go ahead.
We're starting with an Air Jordan 1 box, but in red. You open it up, you got your classic paper with the Jumpman, you have the 23, and you have the Wings logo. This right here is what kind of threw me off. Now we have the bag that it comes in. This is a dust bag. It's nice black plush. It feels really soft and smooth with a Nike Air branding on the front in red, and then also right here out of 23,000 pairs.
Jeez. So just so you guys know, we'll be using a 2015 cut and then a Bred colorway, so you guys can see the differences between the cuts on this pair and the new OG cut, or compared to the past one, and then the Bred colorway, what they based it off of here. So let's go ahead and get into this review.
On the sole you have all red. On the midsole is white with the white stitching, and then the upper is two-tone black and red. The Air Jordan logo, Wings logo, is in black. You have a black tongue. And on the inside, you have the size, production date, and factory. On the inside, we have an OG hit with the factory sticker. It has the model, the code, the size, and the colorway. The insole also is black and red on the inside. Attached, we have an information card which details all the important hits of the shoe, from the ankle flex notch to the ankle stabilizer. And then also attached is an extra pair of laces in black, and the factory lacing comes in red.
So just based on the reds and the colors, do you feel like these are similar, or this more deeper red? I feel like this is a lot deeper.
Yeah, it's definitely a deeper red, but it's also a different cut of leather.
And that's another big thing that comes to the topic. Everybody wants to talk about the Band 1, the quality of leather, but what they do not understand, this is real leather. This is an authentic leather shoe right here. So people think because it's smooth, it's not nice quality and it's not tumbled. But a lot of people forget that tumbled leather most days is now what?
It's synthetic. Like synthetic, yep.
So some people have been calling these the reverse Breds, but it's actually pretty interesting to me because this is a Bred colorway. And as you can see from the color blocking, it is not the same from the back to the front. It's more predominantly red in the back, black in the front. And then you have similar to a New Beginnings pack or like a Storm Blue 1 color blocking on something like this. Why would they call it that colorway or that reverse or whatever it may be? I'm not exactly sure. Do you have any theory to why that is?
Why they call it reverse Bred?
Yeah.
Maybe, I think simply because of the colorway and the fact that it's an OG one. That's literally it. But it's not reverse whatsoever. It's a clean looking shoe. I like the color blocking of the Bred more, but it's a beautiful shoe. Majority of the Air Jordan 1s that are super popular now come in the 5 color blocking styles. So the 3 styles that you see today right here, and then also the toe style, and then also the metallic style. It honestly doesn't matter what colorway they come in, as long as it's a high, it's an OG vibe, or it comes in that style, it's most likely going to be really popular.
So I want to compare these against the 2015 retro, just so you guys can see the differences between the cuts and everything about the shoe, because a lot of people have been comparing them to these, saying, hey, these are like the OGs, this is the new OG high look, and this is actually closer to the OG that it's ever been in the past 30 years. So just starting with the outsole right here, you can see it's a lot smoother here, and it's more thin and more narrow when it comes to the midfoot of the shoe. So people with wider foot, I'm actually very interested to see how that fits on their foot, because everybody knows back in the day, used to always say what? Nikes run narrow, and now they've made them wider over the years, but they're getting back to those narrow ways.
So we see on the 2015 pair, the midsole has more of a straight cut from the back, from the heel of the shoe to the toe. And on the 2020 OG pair, we see that the cut is more wavy from the heel to the toe. Also, the pattern on this OG is a lot different. It looks like Braille compared to the 2015
definitely
pair.
More defined.
And then on the midsole of the 2020 pair, we see that it's not necessarily a sail white, but it's definitely not a true white like the 2015 pair.
So looking at the back of the shoes, you can see the differences between the cuts around the collar where the black lining is at and the red leather. You can see the difference between how high the cut is on the 2020 85 and how short that leather cut is on that black leather compared to the 2015 retro here. One big thing to notice is the heel cap is a lot more triangle, more pointed on the cut when it comes to the leather.
All right, so the swoosh profile on the side of the shoe, we see on the 2015 pair, we have a lot more room on this mid panel, and the distance between the midsole and the swoosh is a lot bigger than it is on the 2020 OG pair, where you see it's a lot closer to that midsole area. On the 2015 pair, you have that trademark branding here on the Wings logo, and on the 2020 OG pair, you don't have it.
So taking it to the toe, you can see the perforation on the 2020 pair is a lot more clean, and I don't know if that's just because it's a black leather, but it looks really, really nice. But one thing that's very interesting to me is they brought the leather up higher, and I'm trying to figure out why exactly they did that, because I know that's going to alter the fit of the shoe and then the cost of the shoe as well for the brand to create that, adding more leather to the sneaker. So now my question to you is, did you get the shoes or did you not? Because as you see, it's a 50-50 when it comes to us. I didn't take the win and he took the dub, running through the finish line, feeling oh so good. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you copped.
So for me, I was lucky. It was the right place. It was the right time. I happened to be in Chicago working an event and I got lucky. I was able to cop these. Honestly, I tried on Sneakers app as well. No luck whatsoever. So I'm sure there's millions of people out there who have the same story. Sneakers app, no go.
So that comes to the next question. Do you guys think that this shoe is going to be worth more money? Is it worth what it is worth now, or is it worth less? A lot of people have made their assumptions about the leather quality, which causes them to think that they're not worth as much. But like we said before, real leather, it lasts longer, it's gonna be durable. This could be a shoe that you could actually pull out 30 years from now and not have to worry. Because remember on the OG ones, what did they do? They put a synthetic leather on the original Jordan ones, and that started to fall apart over the years for people. But they don't realize that 30 years from now with this authentic leather, these are still gonna look like this.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
So is this a good investment? Is it worth the around 6 to 8? Well, I'll probably say $800 right now.
Yeah. So I think it really all depends on. I feel like they will wear in really well, and I think that's the depending factor. The hype behind the idea of an OG cut. I think everybody's going crazy. I think it's a good thing. I don't think that these should be worth as much as they're worth. But hey, it is what it is.
If it was a different colorway, I would say it should be worth that.
What do you thinking more of an original colorway?
Yeah.
Or a different color block?
So I guess it was a PE colorway that MJ wore and all those different things, but it's just, it didn't create that nostalgia for us over all these years until now. So we can't say that we grew up loving this shoe for this colorway.
Right, no, that's real. But I'm really, really excited to be able to own this silhouette. It's definitely a different silhouette than the Jordans that I've been able to own. We've had our hands on OG pairs, but at the end of the day, we want something wearable.
Right, for sure.
I think the fact that they're limited and people heard that there were only 23,000 pairs, I think people went crazy after that. And it was really, really difficult to cop these shoes. I feel like if you weren't in Chicago, how would you get these shoes?
Right.
Potentially LA or New York, but if you weren't in Chi-Town, like, how are you getting them?
Because the Sneakers app was doing no justice for a lot of people.
At all.
What would you guys rate this shoe out of 10? Honestly, I'm going to give it a solid 9.69.
Wow.
9.69.
I feel like he's a very, very, very heavy critique. So that's big. I'll give these, honestly, I'll give these an 8 out of 10. I think it was solid execution. I like the colorway. The color blocking is great. But I haven't worn them yet. You know what I'm saying? I haven't put them together with a fit. I think these might be a little difficult to get off with a fit just because of the majority of the shoe is red. But we're going to see though. I think I can pull this off a little bit.
This is like the dark version of the Chicago in my opinion. So if you could rock the Chicago with that white sticking out like that, these is gonna be sleek, like in the night, just straight up vibing. Like this is gonna go hard, bro. I'm telling you. If you don't, hey, follow his Instagram, ace_lace, if you haven't already. But I'm telling you, follow his IG because he gonna pull some fits.
All right, so with everything being said, with all things considered, the shoe is dope. If you were able to cop, you got lucky. 23,000 pairs. That is a small amount of sneakers.
Yeah.
And so with these being in the market, floating around, if you can get them now because the price will go up. But at the end of the day, I'm excited for 2020, man. We got some dope releases coming out.
Definitely.
And I'm excited to cop.
So if you guys haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, because you already know that helps the algorithm, all them fancy things. Drop some comments down below. Let me know how your day going. I know you took an L, bruh, and you sobbing in the comment section. I'm feeling the same way. I gotta look at these shoes right now. Yeah, I know how you feel, bro. It's okay. You good, I'm good. We gonna make it. All right, y'all. My name is DJ.
I'm AJ.
We signing out. We gone. You gotta say peace. Like, get up in there and say peace.
Peace.
All right.
And then we also have an old school hit. And on the inside, we have an OG. I swear I see you at the corner of my eye smiling.
I just keep leaning in.
Alright, on the inside, we have
I didn't even say that.
I know, you just looked. You looked to the side.
I gotta look over here.